Hi everyone, Kelsey here from beabetterguide.com. We're continuing our nautical theme, and this week I even went out and beat up a sailor so I could wear his shirt. Come on, you know I couldn't beat up a sailor. Look at these scrawny little things. This week we're talking insider tips to keep your tour running on time. Well, I've got 5 of them for you because keeping your tour on time is oh so important. Oh baby, let's hear them. Tip number 1. When you're speaking with your guests, use departure time instead of meeting time. So this is simple to do, and it focuses more on when you're actually going to be leaving. So if I know, for example, we want to start the tour at 3 o'clock, say we'll be departing at 3 o'clock, and get used to giving those times, and then usually make a note, something along the lines of, I'm going to be there 15 minutes early, and I urge you to come down and join me for whatever reason. In most situations, after you set a departure time, add a phrase like, if you're not here, we'll assume that you decided not to come, or we'll assume that you're finding your own way to the restaurant. Say you're meeting at 7 o'clock to walk over to a restaurant for your tour. If you're not here by 7, we'll assume that you're finding your own way there, that you've made other plans, or that you're not going to come. This also sets the standard that we're going to leave at 7, and if you're not here, we're not going to worry about you. If you are working with hotels, get to know your receptionists and make a plan for guests who have come late. So a great example was, again, a tour. We were meeting in the lobby to go to a restaurant. And if I know that somebody may not be coming, or they told me that they were coming, but I still have to leave because it's the departure time, I'll make sure I have a plan set up with the receptionist. The hotel lobby is saying, oh yeah, just a reminder, I'm taking my group to this restaurant. And if you see someone asking about it, could you give them the map of the city and show them where the restaurant is? Hand out the business cards for the hotel where your guests are going to be staying. This is another great way to give them more freedom and flexibility, and also gets you off the hook for departing on time. So just hand out that card. Usually most hotels will have them, but make sure it has the name of the hotel, the address, a phone number. It's great if it's in a local language too, if you're somewhere foreign, so they can just give it to a cab driver, and include that in your speech. Hand them out this is great if you've got free time, say on the town or at an attraction, and you're saying, okay, at this time, our bus will be departing, or I'm going to walk folks back at this time from this place. If you're not there, we'll assume that you're having a great time and that you'll maybe be grabbing a cab back or walking back. Give guests your own phone number. This is kind of a no-brainer for tour guides, but especially on those multi-day tours, make sure that you've given them a piece of paper with your phone number. And sometimes that could even be complicated if you are in a foreign place. So oftentimes I'll offer to call people on their phones from my phone, which just allows them to connect, and they can easily respond. They can punch your name in. So that's another insider tip, but that's great in case something goes wrong. So all these things might sound a bit harsh of like, wow, are you actually leaving? Say if, a quarter of your group isn't there, and the answer is yes. You've got to set the routine, especially on those longer tours, for leaving on time. And if they have your phone number, that's a great way for you to handle the situation afterwards. So maybe they got a map from your receptionist, they were trying to find their way to the destination, but they got lost. They've always got that one more backup to give you a call, and you can help them out. So those are my 5 insider tips. Honestly, I've used them for years and years. You should definitely start putting them into place. But in the comments below, let me know what ways you use to keep your tours departing on time. Is there special phrasing that you use? Let the community know in the comments below. Thanks for being here. We come on the sloop John B. We left promptly at 3, and round Nassau town we did roam. Bo, 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 bo. Sailing.